Hello and welcome to Saranya's Travel Vlogs. So this is going to be a vlog for our 5th anniversary where we share, travel to Colorado. So our first stop is of course the Denver International Airport, which is in Colorado, USA. We will be starting our journey from the airport. It's a really lovely airport nestled among the mountains of Colorado. So the state of Colorado is pretty mountainous, as you will see through the vlog. This is where we start our journey, and the first stop that we are going to do is at Frisco. So we start driving from Denver to a little town called Frisco, which is also in Colorado. I would say this time of the year the mountains are obviously covered in snow. It's beautiful and it's a really lovely drive. It's a drive about 1.5 hours, and this basically goes through the mountains, the Appalachian Mountains, and then kind of just very beautiful to drive through it. I think half of the journey my husband drove, the other half I did. But as you start moving more and more towards Frisco, which is high up in the mountains, the snow starts to get more thick, as you will see, and the landscape, the scenery is just breathtaking. There are lots of rest stops along the way where you could stop your car, take beautiful pictures. But we decided to quickly go to Frisco because it was already getting a little cloudy and we did not want to get stuck on the road. So I'll let you guys take a look around and enjoy the breathtaking scenery, and I'll start talking to you again when we are back in Frisco. So before we actually traveled to downtown Frisco, we decided to take a little lunch stop at, I wouldn't say the full lunch, but a little lunch stop at this place called Pure Kitchen. So Pure Kitchen is really we had spring rolls, and it was very fresh, of course, farm to table. And then we started really entering into downtown Frisco. So as I said, Frisco is a little town on the way to Aspen in Colorado that is really cute and has beautiful landscapes and sceneries, of course, with the mountains as the backdrop of the town, and of course lovely cute stores. So this is really us entering into downtown Frisco. As you can see, the mountains stand tall against the little town, which makes it so pretty, especially at this time of the year with Christmas decorations all around. It's just extremely beautiful. So this is downtown Frisco. There are shops on both sides. As you can see, there are Christmas decors, and in a short while we will be walking to one of the very famous bakeries in the town of Frisco. It's called the Butterhorn Bakery. But wait for it, and this is we are trying to park the car somewhere. It's about I think 2:30 or 3 in the afternoon, and we are going to take a stroll around. But by the time we reached Frisco, it already started snowing. But as you can see, lovely windows, beautiful decor. It's just a cute little town in the mountains. So we started taking a little small stroll around town, and as I was saying, it started snowing. So now we are walking into the bakery. This is basically just I think 1 block ahead of the bakery. But isn't this town cute? This is definitely a must stop if you are traveling from Denver to the mountains high up. So we are just about to enter this bakery because we were craving for some sweets. So this is Butterhorn Bakery. Butterhorn Bakery is extremely famous in Frisco, and by the time we reached there, they were closed. Their restaurant was closed, but they still had all the dessert items on display, and you could choose and take some off. So we decided to get 2 things. It's not here, but it's basically a raspberry buckle and a tiramisu cake, which we wanted to bite on our way to Aspen, which is our final destination. But here you can see they have macarons, they have cookies, they have all kinds of stuff like big nuts, cakes, and those kinds of things. So now we go into this new place, which is basically called as the In Proceed German Restaurant and Gift Shop. It's a very cute store. We had some sausages here. They have different kinds of sausages, elk sausage, chicken sausage, pork sausage, and whatnot. And their beautiful gift shop is, of course, must see. They have great German beer, and with snow falling outside, I think it just made it important to gulp on some German beer. But the shop is really, really cute too. So as you go up the shop, they have different kinds of things, from posters to mittens to caps to like beautiful artwork. What makes this shop really special is that it's wooden and it's just eclectic. It's just feels like a very, very mountain town kind of place. As you can see, there are wall hangings. There are so Colorado as a state is, of course, into a lot of hunting, game hunting. So elk is an animal that is hunted down a lot. So you'll see a lot of that kind of cabin or lodge kind of vibe in this shop. So we ended up buying some mittens, and you can see these real fur kind of like Rocky Mountains Select, which is their section that has animal fur, animal trophies, and all those kinds of things. We ended up buying mittens, and if you see my husband, he's wearing that cap that we got from this shop. So yeah, it's I would say like it was a really, really nice town and a cute shop. The next thing that we decided to do is, there's a little town called Dillon, very close to Frisco, that we started driving to. So Dillon boasts a really beautiful lake called the Dillon Lake. So Dillon is really close. So I would say like from Frisco to Dillon Lake, it took us about I would say 7, 8, 9 minutes. Something like that. But the drive was beautiful, and as you can see, we already started taking a peek at Dillon Lake. So Dillon Lake is very beautiful. Again, it has the mountains in the back, at the back, and then the drive itself is very beautiful and pretty. There is also a small tiny road that runs next to the lake, kind of like a trail where you can walk and enjoy the lake. There are also benches on both sides where you can sit, you can jog. So there were people jogging around, but we of course are not born in snow, so we did not jog or anything, but we just took a little stroll. But this is the lake. It's really beautiful, and this is the small tiny trail that I was telling you about. So you can walk on this trail, and you can take in the breathtaking views all around the lake, which in a little while you will see us doing. So I think this was a beautiful, definitely day one high point, because it definitely makes you feel very nostalgic, very romantic, because it's just so silent, so pretty. The water is almost still this time of the year, and we are trying to kind of like take a stroll and get some reels, but it was lovely, I would say. Next thing was starting to drive again back to Aspen. On the way, we stopped at Masala and Curry, which is a Nepali or a Himalayan restaurant in Glenwood Springs, to pick up some food, and then we started driving towards Aspen, which is our final destination. It was snowing a lot. It was profusely snowing. The drive was difficult because it was dead dark, and it was starting to snow, rain, and all kinds of things, as you can see. But we finally arrived in Aspen safely and extremely tired, with our food at the back of our car, because we had decided to take away the food and have it in the hotel. So this is Main Street in Aspen, which is covered in snow already, as you can see. The hotel guys basically leave you the keys in an envelope. As you can see, this is our hotel. This is a beautiful hotel. I would definitely love to go back here. Pretty expensive at this time of the year, but Aspen is popular for skiing and all kinds of winter activities, so they have decorated the hotel to fit that mood. It's called the Tyrolean Lodge, and this is our room, as you can see it. So it's snowing. Our room was right over on the first floor. There's a cute lamp that I wanted to take the video off, and then we started climbing upstairs to find our room. As you can see, the hotel has been decorated to fit that mood of winter activities, winter skiing, and all kinds of stuff. and the wooden make and these kinds of beautiful posters and hoardings on the walls makes it very, very old worldy, and adds in a different kind of charm to the hotel. As you can see, there are all these pictures of the Aspen Mountains and people skiing on them. So everything to do with Aspen is going to follow in the next video, which is something you have to see. But the last thing I wanted to show in this particular video on day one is the beauty of this place. And we started having dinner inside the hotel room. We had momos, we had noodles, and we had, I think, dal, and we also had chili chicken, which I'm not sure if I have a video of. The food was very good, and the spicy food was really welcoming in that kind of cold weather. Yeah, this is the chili chicken bit. We relaxed inside the room. I'm gonna show you a sneak peek of the room. So as you can see, the walls have the skis. So the room is decorated with skis, with really old world wooden furniture. There are nice posters again, of skiing on the walls. Overall, it's a really, really cute room. And yeah, we are tired and we will be going to sleep really quick off right now, as of right now. But I can't be more excited to show you what we did on Aspen on our second vlog, which is to follow this one. So this is definitely to be continued with day 2 in Aspen. Thanks for watching, you guys.